All right, so as we move forward here, we're going to be adding this LED, the red one, to the left side of the board. This is for the low voltage of this project. And so we will be adding that. Obviously, remember, the long leg is the positive as it's polarized. So we'll make sure we get that on the plus side here in this project. All right, so before I solder in this red light, remember we're going to get it flush with the board. I'm also going to be adding in, like before, the large electrolytic capacitor. Remember, this is also polarized, one leg longer than the other. So when we go to insert that into the board over here, make sure the long leg goes on the plus. Get that in there. And then last but not least, we need the low voltage. To finish up the low voltage side, we need to add this 1K little resistor over there to R2. So it's going to be kind of a tight fit here. You can get that in there. And so I've got these three things. Obviously, I'm going to bend their legs. I'm going to flip this over and solder these down. And then we'll take a test and see how that's working. All right, so we're going to wrap this up here. We're going to take our final piece here, the 100K trim potentiometer. This sits above, a little bit above the board right here. You can see the three prongs for it. And so I'm going to weave this in there. And once I get that set in there, I will do a little bit, solder in the 2-pin jack as well. And so I'm going to go through and weave in, get this pushed in a little bit further, solder this in, and then we are going to add in the 2-pin terminal jack, which is going to allow us to connect wires from the power to power the board, like from a battery or another power source, if we wish. The key with this one is to make sure that the holes of the terminal block are facing out so you can plug in the wires. So we will go ahead and add that. Actually, I'll have to adjust my board here a little bit. That will sit over here, like so, right there, and right here, the two. So we go ahead and get those secured in and soldered, and we'll go ahead and test this bad boy and make sure it works.